Yeah, I don't know that we can make this thing in SSTO. Would that work? I mean, that's a little ridiculous, but I mean, I'm not above ridiculous. But you know, whatever works best is, you know, the best way to play it. Gonna kind of roll back and forth until I start raising my plane. I didn't mean to drop the landing gear, but I did, and then at that point I'm like, well, I'm about to pop into the graveyard. This is where I bury all the Kerbals lost in flight. Alright, there we go, and then let's go ahead and there we go, kill our verticals. Start heading eastward. Let's build up our speed. Build up our speed at that ocean level. Yeah, still very unstable. I need to find the right angle so I don't end up lifting too high into the altitude before I accelerate. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to stabilize this, huh? Maybe authority? Oh! That was not what I wanted to do. But you know what? There we go. I was talking about stabilization. What's better than spin stabilization? I'd like to change that. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. What just blew off? It's blown up! What are you doing? I mean, it's still working. Do I need to put my orbit information on? Yeah. We're exiting the atmosphere soon. I mean, this has a mode. I don't have any oxidizer on there, but... Okay, so well, our apoapsis is way high. So... my cockpit didn't have the heat tolerance necessary to become an SSTO. But this does. 1833 meters per second delta V, like that's nothing. That is absolutely nothing. There we go. Anyway, can we pop that into? Yeah, alright, well. I mean, you can't argue with that. Super maneuverable point isomers to the maneuver node. Oh, it was Dunamoho and there. Yeah. So maybe we thrust this down a little bit. 5. Okay, perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Periapsis and orbit. Kill that, kill that. And we have made it. Dark engine. You are really trying to get me to just go to the edges of the universe, aren't you? Hold on though. If we just do this, right? Hold on. I mean, you're not wrong. Let's just say that. Let's just say that you're not wrong. Should we pull an Artemis on here? I mean, it's not precisely the flight plan. It's actually pretty terrible on the flight plan, but should we? We can go to Minmus. Coming nice and low. Adjust this back up here a little bit. Here a little bit. Yeah, let's do this. Let's pop right about there. Yeah, let's do a Munar flyby. Why not? Yeah, I've used the dark engine before. It's actually pretty fun, but it's very heavy. I think once I put the dark engine on here, it's going to no longer be an SSTO or a VTOL at that matter. For that matter. So beautiful. Alright, 21-second burn, that's pretty good. Seconds. We could just kind of skip ahead a little bit. We have our extended burn time on, so we don't have to guess. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And then just went a little too far because the engine's not meant for that. So we're gonna just kind of pepper it in. Nice, and a little bit of the Delta V here. That's not bad. Oh. I would like it a little bit closer. Get way down there. Get dangerously close. There we go. And let's go ahead and shut off our engine. Because there is no need. Well, so I was hoping to make a plane. And then I was hoping to make a VTOL. And then I was hoping to make a VTOL SSTO. And now I'm about to do a flyby of the Mun. I'm considering making a landing on the Mun. And if I land on the Mun, I really need to see that I can make it back from the Mun. But that's how this mission's going. I'll see you there. Gotta be careful not to time warp too fast. I miss the opportunity entirely. Alright, what's our thrust limit? Let's drop this down. 42, perfect. Meaning of life. Drop this into... do we not have... Oh, do we not have any battery? We don't have any electrical charge because I never thought to put solar panels on this. Well, shoot. We will... Oh, wait, you know what? If we... Hold on. If we... half, alright? Right? And then we just kick it on just ever so slightly, like this. Can we charge our batteries that way? That, and then we kill our engine. Alright, so all we needed to do was flip ourselves around, point ourselves a retrograde. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I saw that there was a Project Hail Mary mod from on CCAN. Alright, so I haven't quick saved this whole time, by the way. Just want to point that out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. So we can go ahead and cancel that. Get our thrust limiter back up. Right? Oh, whoops, there we go. Get our thrust limiter back up. We got trajectories here. Oops, oops, oops. Yes, we do. This may not be wise. I will state that. You know what? Yeah, we're going to abandon the landing idea. We're gonna go ahead and just straight up get not gonna have that idea at all. And I think we're gonna be good, unless of course we ruin everything. which is possible. Well, this is going to be one tight flyby, I'll tell you that much. We've got a 7,000 kilometer periapsis, which may be too small. Maybe too small. We'll see. God, but I could just land. I could just reach out and touch it right now. And it's just the only reason what's stopping me is I have absolutely no battery. So I don't have really the ability to control my SAS. Okay, so those don't work. All right. This is a bad idea, isn't it? This is one of my worst ideas, probably. But we shall see. Where's my trajectories? Oh, and we are coming in for a landing. Alright, we can kill that. Definitely need to kill that. Oh, yeah, that's definitely coming in for landing there. Yeah, we don't have... This is stupid. This is such a stupid idea. We don't have the electricity for that. I mean, maybe if I cheated the electricity in, we could do that, but I don't know that I should do that. Should I cheat the electricity in? I mean, it's just the electricity, and it's probably because I've had these radiators on this entire time. Alright, have a good one, Spixie. Thank you so much for hanging out, especially as long as you did. Yeah, I know, but I could do a lot with 449 meters per second. The thing is I'm already on an impact. I'm already going to be landing, I think. Oh, suborbital, yeah. I really wish I could just see what your rocket was like. I feel like if I could just get an idea of where you were going wrong with that, it wouldn't be too hard. I could just give you an idea. Alright, well, let's come screaming back through the atmosphere. I think we can make it home. You know, it's only 118. Yeah, it's only 108. How would I not? Can I get to mid-miss? I'm just getting ridiculous with this one. I don't even know. Yeah, no, that's wrong direction. No, that's interplanetary. That's not gonna work. All right, now let's just go. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure what direction we need to be facing in by the time we get there, but oh, that's nice. That's fun looking. Oh, that was fast. Alright, so this will be a bit of a challenge because we don't have any electricity to turn, so we will have to turn once we light our engines. This is a fun little plane. I know I've mentioned that several times before, but I am just so happy with how it came out because it's so simple. I was like phoning this in. I phoned this design in like crazy. I'm not trying to brag with the phoning it in part. It was just the fact of like I didn't expect it to come out this well. Oh, no. I pressed the wrong button. Am I even... Oh, where am I? That's not good. Okay, that's not terrible. Alright, I'll wait until we actually get out of orbit to fix my... That's fun. So beautiful. I wish I could have landed. That would have been nice. Well, you know, I'll accept a flyby. Can't complain about a flyby. Can't complain about a flyby from a plane. You know. Alright, so saying goodbye to the mud now. Well, mostly. Now we're saying goodbye to the mud. Alright, so add that maneuver. Bring it in. I think we might be coming in on the day side, so that's nice. I have no control over where though, and we have no heat shield, and we have no parachutes. I have not quick saved, and we're just gonna see how it goes. I mean, all right, 11-second burn. I can handle that. I feel like it's this that I need to do. One of these times I'll land close enough to the target, and that will work out. I'm just fudging my RC or my SAS. All right, that's close enough. So do that. There we go, and time warp. There we go. Perfect. Now we time warp to the maneuver. 11 seconds, and we're back home. Alright, once again, time warp. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire. A lot of gimbal. You know what? If I were to limit the gimbal, that probably would have helped. There we go. Periapsis is 60. That probably could have been better, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it when we get there. Oh, and we have no electricity for controlling through the atmosphere. Oh, this is going to be rough. This is going to be a rough landing. But I'm here for it. I love it. That's what this game's all about, and that's what I love. And that's kind of what I missed. Alright. Alright, so coming on in. Coming on in. Spins and tilts, and when you stage, it flips and falls back down. Are any fins, tail fins you have, are they towards the bottom of the rocket? Because they should be. It's hard to explain exactly without being in the VAB, so if you're still having problems by the time I arrive, I can show you, but... Now that's a screenshot. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, what'd you notice? Always interested in Kerbal tips. No matter how many hours you play this game, you can always learn something a little new. Alright, our periapsis is within the atmosphere. We will have to go a couple times, possibly. Ooh, Firefly is looking great. We're just gonna have to tumble. Nothing else we can really do. We don't have control. We can kick on our engines, but with how powerful they are right now, it may end up doing us more harm than good. Okay, yeah, so we're back in the atmosphere again. Or we're almost back in space again. 10 seconds back in space. Okay, space again. So I guess we'll just come around until it drops. Just make the couple passes. I mean, we could lower our periapsis a little bit. Yeah, maybe we'll lower our periapsis just a little bit. Too short of a burn time. There we go, that'll do. And we're almost lined up to where we need to be, so we can just time warp our way up here. Oh, nice job! Way to go. Way to go indeed. There we go. Alright, so we're locked to retrograde. So all we need to do is fire. Periapsis is 60 and fire. And now it is 42. Perfect. Go ahead and get ourselves pointed out a little bit more correctly. I think that's gonna be probably retrograde when we come in. So let's try this way. Too bad we can't throw a little roll in there. Okay, yeah, because if we can, we want to point prograde. Space plane. How cool would it be to come back in at the KSC to VTOL land it? Well, we don't have any vertical exhaust. Oh, we don't have any air intake, actually. This may have to be a glider. Yeah, prograde. That's what I thought. Alright, come back in. This one will probably be the one that takes us home. Whoops. We dropped it to first person. Flat out. I love Firefly. Such a great mod. Oh, don't tumble too far. Don't tumble too far. Where are we even coming in at? Ah! Not hugely far away from the KSC. If we only had a way to make our engine work, could possibly even fly back there. That'd be so crazy. Alright, if we can flatten ourselves out a little bit, we can make sure that we kill off enough of our apoapsis to not go back into thing. Alright, yep, we're coming down now. There's the camera change. Alright, so yeah, this is Firefly. Or that the mod you're talking about, and this one here is if it's this one right here, it's called Firefly. If it's not, it's probably called Re-entry Effects. I think there's another one called Particle Effects, but I can't remember. CurseForge. Oh no, you should be using CCAN. CCAN's so much better. Says the person who had a problem with CCAN earlier in the stream. But no, seriously, it's actually way better than CurseForge. Trust. Oh, okay, so we do have a little bit of intake then. Interesting. Yeah, re-entry particle effects. Yeah, that was the one that was like my standard until Firefly came out. Yeah, it's a really good one. I'm just gonna time warp the falling. Physics warp the falling. Oh, unstable. I can't believe I still have this fuel. And probably not for much longer. Oh, are you about to snap? Okay. Let's just stabilize out a little bit. Yep, no, I'm going to be using the last of my fuel for this. There's a mod. You can't test flight anything. You can't test anything in stock. You can only mod. I just do not have any aerodynamic control here. Why don't I, though? That's the question. Okay, if I point myself like this, right? Deactivate the SAS. I just want to pick up a little bit of forward momentum. Oh yeah, I definitely won't be flying that in first person then. Oh, and I'm landing in the dark, landing in the dark. Right. Well, this shall be interesting. It might be a little too soon to drop the gear. Okay. Gliding. Okay. Oh. So I'm gonna call it here that we are going to land safely, but hit a tree and explode. That's my prediction. I'm gonna try to do it all in cinematic mode without any of the instruments. And we shall see. That just looks so cool. Oh no! Oh. Well, I did not account for flipping. Well, you know what? All things considered, that could have gone a whole lot worse. But anyways, that is where I'm going to leave today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward for more Kerbal. If you did think about subscribing, drop me a like, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.